I'm going to talk to you about personal floatation. A life jacket in my left hand and buoyancy aid in my right. The way buoyancy aid works is it's just basically full of foam, and it provides flotation. So you need to make sure it's fitted correctly and it's the right size. So most buoyancy aids inside will have information on what size it is and how much uplift that buoyancy aid will provide. Check all the straps all the way around on the shoulders, make sure they haven't deteriorated, make sure they're not fraying, all the stitching is still intact, and the buckles, make sure they're still all intact and functioning correctly, as well as the zip. So making sure that the buoyancy aid is snug fitting, we need to be able to breathe, but the main thing is we don't want that buoyancy aid to slip up over your head if you fall into the water. Condition wise, we need to check that the foam is in good condition, so we can do that having a feel of the foam, making sure it's still nice and thick and not deteriorating and degrading inside the buoyancy aid. Life jacket. For life jacket checks, again we have a lot of similar checks. We can check visually, making sure it's still in good condition, there isn't any stitching that is fraying or coming away, checking all the buckles are still intact, checking our front connection point there is not rusty, but then we have a little bit more to a life jacket. We have the inside of the life jacket, which is what we'll fill with air if we need it. So to do that, we can, on the sides there's generally a zip that opens, and we can open the zip, and this yellow point here is what we call the bladder. So it's important we check this regularly to check that it's still in good condition, it hasn't deteriorated, it doesn't have any holes in it. If it has any holes, then it's obviously not going to fill with air. Checking the arming and firing mechanism here, so we can see the green tab there, and the green tab at the bottom. It's really important to check we have these green tabs. Some life jackets like mine here have a little window that we can check this without actually having to open them up. Check that the gas cylinder hasn't rusted and is still in good condition, and checking that the zip itself is fully functional. To make sure that the life jacket is fitting correctly, we need to pop it on, do all the clips up, and we need to make sure, very similar to the buoyancy aid, it's not too tight and it's going to suffocate us, but we need to make sure that it's not going to slip up over our heads if we do need to use it. So a good method of doing so is check we can get a fist in between our chest and the chest strap. Any more than that might be a little bit too loose. And check that the leg loops are not super snug, but they're in place again to stop it slipping up over your head.